And welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to do the final checkout video of the 1981 INDETEL wall telephone from Mexico. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten around to doing it earlier, but I've had some things come up and been pretty busy with work. We had a new management company take over and we had to do that. But and then I kind of wanted to take a little break from doing all the videos, but I decided to make a comeback. So I finished this the same month that I got it. I was working on the 3 of the telephones that I got from Mexico, and this was the one that I think that I enjoyed the most working on, because it was the dirtiest and the dingiest and the dullest, at least in finish, because it was so dirty. You know, it had like a whole film of grime on it, and that it took a little bit of elbow grease to get it off. But in the end, it came out really nicely, as you all can see. I'm trying to adjust this real quick because it's being a little finicky today. Got this new tripod. But anyway, I spent a lot of time polishing it. I don't know where this phone was used. Maybe it was used in a garage or something, but it had black grime on the dial. It had it all over the plastic housing. And there was like a real thick layer of dust on the inside components. You probably saw them in the pictures that I put on the initial checkout video. But all of that is gone now. I did deep cleaning. I soaked all the plastic parts in water for a while and then really scrubbed. And in the end, it came out. It's immaculate. You know, it's got its wear and tear from its use, but I think it came out really, really well. And this was the most fun one to do of all 3 of the phones, because it took a little bit more work to get it back to good shape. But anyway, as you can see, it's mounted up on a little plaque there. I got that from Michael's. It came with a set of 2. So because I'm in an apartment, I'm not allowed to mount anything. I wouldn't want to mount anything on the wall where I would have to use anchors, and of course I would have to pay for damages for that. But I found an alternative solution, so I can have it mounted the way it should be. It's hard to display wall phones. I don't have as many as the desk phones, but this is how you kind of have to do it when you're living in an apartment. If I didn't, I probably would find a nice wooden board and mount all the wall phones on it. But anyway, enough idle chit chat. Let's get to the looking at the phone. I'm going to take it off the tripod here, and we'll take a look. And you can see the shade of orange that's in it. Looks a little darker than it is in person. It's just the lighting in here. It's still morning. But if you kind of turn it this way, it's a little bit brighter. But it's a very nice phone from the 80s, and it bears a resemblance of the 5x4 telephone. Only it has a shorter base to it, because the handset is hangs a little bit lower than the housing, and it's got a G-style handset, even though that's not the model. INDETEL. The cord is a little bit sticky. I had trouble getting all the dirt off. It's leaching, unfortunately, so it's got a film on it, an oily film. So eventually it's going to be brittle, but I don't know when that'll be. Maybe it'll be past my lifetime, hopefully. As you can see, it has a 2 of those notches there where you can mount the handset when you are away from the phone, grabbing a pencil and paper and taking someone's number down, or taking the pot off the stove, I guess, when you're in the kitchen. I would assume these phones were in the kitchen as well, down in Mexico as well, like the 5x4s. Like my yellow one. even though it's not hooked up. It's got a plastic plunger instead of the chrome ones. And this one has a phase standard type dial. I did a light oiling on it. I didn't adjust the speed because it was perfectly fine the way it was. Whoops. And it's turning smoothly. It was really, really squeaky before, and it had kind of resistance to it, but it works perfectly fine now. Everything works in the phone as well. So yeah, I would take the cover off, but you all saw the internal pictures in the first video. I never got around to putting a piece of paper in here. I'll probably do that later. It's not that important right now. And that's the original dial card there, and no one ever put their phone number in it. It was left blank. I was thinking it was used in a garage because I wouldn't think a phone in the kitchen would become so dirty. We've got another logo of INDETEL on the top as well. I know this video is a lot more talking in it than showing you the phone, but there really isn't much to show other than how nicely it came out as far as the rehabilitation, as you can say. It really needed some work. Wiring wise, it was perfectly fine. It works perfectly. But anyway, I will post one photo. I have my orange Stromberg Carlson 5x4. I'm going to take a picture of this one next to it for comparison because they're both the same color. But yeah, what we will do next is the testing of the phone to show you that it works. Dials and rings. It has a nice ring to it. So that part's coming up next. So we will be right back. Okay, we are back. I apologize in advance. I know that this video is in vertical, but I couldn't do it in landscape mode because it wouldn't show the entire, the box up here. So I wanted to show both at the same time without zooming in and out because it would be very grainy, and I wanted to be as clear as possible. So anyway, let's go ahead and dial a few numbers here. So I'm going to take the phone off the handset, and you can see the display on the top with the 0, and I'll dial a few numbers, and it will show that the dial number registers. So we have, start out with that. Okay, and then ring the phone. So and then you'll hear dial tone as well. I don't know if it's picking that up. It's there. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the phone from Mexico here, the wall phone 5x4 look-alike. There will be more videos to come soon. I don't know when, but whenever I so feel like making a new video, I will do that. So again, I will post a photo of this phone next to the orange Stromberg Carlson 5x4 for comparison. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day.